Nicki Minaj didn't just fall for a man. She went back in time and chose someone who knew her before the world ever did. While fans cheered, critics raised eyebrows, and headlines followed, some applauding her loyalty, others calling it a mistake. But behind the noise is a deeper truth. A tragic, emotional reason why Nicki Minaj picked Kenneth Petty, and why no matter what the world says, she's not walking away. Before we unpack that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more unfiltered celebrity deep dives. This is the real story, not the tabloid version. It started in South Jamaica, Queens, long before the wigs, the fame, or the Barbz. Nicki Minaj was just Annika, a high school student trying to make it. Kenneth Petty, or Zoo, as he was known in the neighborhood, was the local boy she dated when she was just 16. They were young, reckless, and raw, but it was real. According to Nicki, he was one of the few people who truly saw her, not the performer, not the future icon, but the girl behind the dream. Fast forward 2 decades, and that spark hadn't died. In December 2018, Nicki shocked fans when she posted Kenneth Petty on Instagram. The internet erupted. By October 2019, they were married. No lavish wedding. No media circus. Just 2 people, reuniting like something unfinished had finally found closure. Nicki made it clear, Kenneth was different. He loved me before I had a dime in my pocket, she said. That line struck hard. In a world where people chase fame, she returned to someone who knew her without it. Here's where the tragedy begins. Kenneth Petty isn't just Nicki Minaj's husband. He's a registered sex offender. In 1995, he was convicted of attempted rape when he was just 16. Years later, he served time for manslaughter. And in 2020, he was arrested again for failing to register as a sex offender in California, a requirement under federal law. This wasn't just a relationship. It was a lightning rod for controversy. Fans split. Some stood by her. Others walked away. Social media went wild. When Megan Thee Stallion dropped his, she took direct shots at both Nicki and Kenneth, throwing in allegations and mockery. Nicki clapped back, hard, defending her man and lashing out at what she called hypocrisy and selective outrage. But why would someone like Nicki, with everything to lose, fight this hard? Because for her, this wasn't about reputation. It was about history. In 2020, the couple welcomed their first child, a baby boy she often calls Papa Bear. Their family unit became her new focus. And Kenneth? He wasn't in the headlines for clout. He rarely speaks publicly. He's not chasing fame. He stays in the shadows. That silence, to Nicki, means trust, stability, familiarity. She's surrounded by people who only know her as Nicki Minaj. But Kenneth? He knew Annika. That's the tragic beauty of their story. It's not glamorous. It's messy. It's layered in past trauma, redemption, and a woman holding on to the one piece of her old life that still feels real. Nicki has admitted to feeling misunderstood, isolated, even betrayed by the industry. She's lost friends, fought with labels, been labeled difficult, dramatic, problematic. But with Kenneth, she doesn't have to perform. She doesn't have to protect her brand. She just exists. And sometimes, existing in peace means more than public approval. That's why she won't leave. That's why, despite the headlines, the criminal records, the online hate, Nicki is staying. Because her loyalty doesn't operate on trends. It runs on memory, forgiveness, and a bond no fame can replicate. What do you think? Is this love story a tragedy? A triumph? Or a cautionary tale? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep celebrity breakdowns, real stories, and behind-the-scenes truths, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. More stories are coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss them.